Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Fireside Chat number 19, Halloween edition. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Hopefully, y'all can see me. Had a little bit of difficulties. Y'all know how we do here again because of the internet um, situation that we got going on. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Man, I hope you guys are good. Let me get some jams going. Hold on, sorry. I want to make it nice and enjoyable for everybody. Um, Hopefully you're getting ready for Halloween. Hopefully you're gonna have some good trick or treating with the little ones if you have little ones. Hopefully you are going to enjoy yourself because remember last year was a shit show. This year, hey, guess what? We're gonna have fun. So before I dive into what we got going here on this Halloween edition of the Fireside Chat here on the X Factor of Safety, today's live stream is sponsored by Leaders Lead, the podcast. And for those that don't know, what is Leaders Lead, the podcast? It's very simple. This podcast is about leadership, but it's not your typical boring show that talks about metrics and some of the monotonous things. No, they're actually discussing about the leader within oneself and how that flourishes out to other people. So in order to be a leader and to help others, guess what? We have to be a leader ourselves. We have to make sure we're better in order to serve those that are around us, those that are that we're trying to lead. So appreciate my man Tony Taylor and Leaders Lead the podcast for sponsoring today's episode. Hello, Uncle Al. How are you? Hello from Atlanta. How are you doing? So, now let me just lower this music a little bit. Guess what? Top 10 candies of all time this Halloween, and we definitely got some good stats for you guys for this Halloween. So, but according to the National Retail Federation annual 2021 spending survey, listen to this, folks. Okay, no video. Oh man, come on, really? Let's see. It's great. How about now? Can you see me now? Can you hear me? Can you see me now? If you can see me, let me know in the chat. Say yes. Let me know I'm alive and I'm here. I know we're going. So, but like I was saying, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything is coming in pretty good. But the National Retail Federation's annual Halloween spending survey. Listen to this, folks. About $3 billion is expected to be spent on candy this year. And guess what? $10 billion overall on all things Halloween. Costumes, candy, everything. $10 billion. Holy crap. That's a lot. That is a lot of money. But I want to just throw this out there. So the top 10, and this is coming from candystore.com. Okay. The top 10 candies in America. Drum roll, please. The number one top candy in America, my favorite, Reese's peanut butter cups. So Reese's peanut butter cups got number one. Then you got Skittles and M&M's, Starburst, Hot Tamales, Sour Patch Kids, Hershey's Kisses, Snickers, Tootsie Pops, candy corn. Ugh. Candy corn is gross. Whoever likes candy corn, I'm going to tell you, my wife likes it. It's gross. I cannot eat the stuff. It's like flavored wax. You remember those lips, those wax lips they used to sell at the candy stores? Yeah, that's what that tastes like. Ugh. Gross. So now that I'm saying that, guess what? Top 10 worst candies of all time. Candy corn. Go figure. Go figure. Circus peanuts. Circus peanuts. That also is like flavored styrofoam. It's like chewing a styrofoam cup. Peanut butter kisses. Yeah. I like peanut butter. Don't get me wrong. I love peanut butter. But Smarties. Smarties are good. How are those the worst candy? Smarties are great. Wafers. Okay. Wax Coke bottles. Those are kind of good. Mary Janes are okay. Tootsie Rolls. Again, Tootsie Rolls, nobody likes them. Those end up being the last and the worst candy. They're the ones that, for some reason, withstand the time of being inside the bucket. Good and Plenty. Good and Plenties are pretty gross. Yeah. Now, this last one, okay? Black licorice. When I was younger, I remember tasting it and spitting it out, and it was really gross. But as an adult, I have grown on the black licorice. I wonder why that is. Is that because our taste buds have diminished and now they're just like bland blah, or what is it? Let me know in the chat. Oh man. Oh, speaking of the chat, hold on. Let me minimize my notes here. DJ, how are you? Good to see you. She says she hates the cinnamon red hot ones. Those are kind of those were a staple in my childhood. I tell you, my grandmother had one of the little dishes right in front of her. When you walk in, she had butterscotch, the golden butterscotch, and she had the strawberry wrapped up that looked like strawberries, and the hot cinnamon one. So it was definitely one of those. Yes or no? What's going on, Gabe? Good to see you, senor. If you want to join me, please come and be my guest. I will definitely have you. Good and Plenty are the worst. They're the bane of your existence. Yes, I agree. They were not good at all. Good and Plenties are gross. Atomic Fireballs. Those are good, man. Atomic Fireballs are really good. Like, those things are pretty good. Caramel apples. So we got caramel apples on the list. So what's your favorite candy? Let your favorite, and what's your worst? I hear caramel apples. Nobody likes the Atomic Fireballs. They give me heartburn now. Again, showing my age. I'm a little older. And then after a heart attack. So yeah, definitely burns a little bit. LinkedIn user, hi from Miami. Can't see you, but hello to you too. DJ said that her grandma had the strawberry ones as well. Those were like the staple. And what's cool about it is it tasted like it, and then it had like, some of them had the filling that were inside that made them just like better. Used to like candy corn. Lots of people didn't like them. Yeah, Gabe, let's talk, my bro. Candy corn, Can't do it, man. Cannot do it. My man Jamal Marshall, what's going on, brother? Love the Reese's and the Snickers. Yep, Reese's number one, man. Reese's is number one. Pumpkin Reese's. Okay. We got that. Twix, but not your original Twix. I will have to go with the peanut butter. All things peanut butter are pretty good. I love peanut butter, but the peanut butter Twix are great. I was waiting for this to come up. Coconut, so almond joy and mounds. I like the dark chocolate, but coconut, I just can't. My wife likes coconut. My wife she loves a German chocolate cake, and that has a lot of coconut. I just can't do coconut. It's just something about the texture that doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. So, top 10 costumes for this Halloween. Oh my goodness. So the top 10 costumes. Let me know in the chat what you think the top costume is going to be this year, and what are you going to be this year? Put that in the chat. Let me know what you're going to be. Are you dressing up? Are we putting on masks to cover our beautiful faces and hide behind masks? A lot of us do that. Not saying us, but people in general hide behind a lot of masks to, one, not show their real selves, but two, to I don't know, cover, make it a facade of who they really are. And they, I mean, snake oil salesmen are out there giving, hiding behind this mask of I'm a guru and I know all, all that is to be sold and told, but it's you just make it worse. You make it bad for yourself. It's don't hide behind a mask. If you are, great. Halloween, that's the one time to do it. But be yourself. Just be real. So, top 10 costumes for Halloween. Number one. The number one is a witch. Riding on the broom, pointy hat. Yeah, a witch. Number two, a rabbit. Number three. See, now, number three, I think would probably be pretty cool and be number one. A dinosaur. I would definitely get an inflatable dinosaur costume and be that for this Halloween. If my kids were actually trick-or-treating this year. But my daughter did the trunk or treat. All my three oldest are past the age of trick-or-treating. So now me and the wife are ready to go to some adult Halloween parties where there's a little alcohol and some good music. And yeah, so number four, Spider-Man. I don't know. Somehow that ends up always being a classic. Cruella Deville. That I want to see. I want to see who pulls that off. And we're not talking. Well, maybe we could see who does the older Cruella Deville and the newer Emma Stone Cruella Deville. So, a fairy. Fairies. A lot of them out there. You'll see them. Harley Quinn. I thought this would have been like up there in the list. Harley Quinn being, with the new Suicide Squad that came out. Her movie that came out, the Emancipation of, Birds of Prey, the Emancipation of Harley Quinn. So, Cowboy. Now this next one, number 9. Again, I'm terrified of clowns. Just so putting I don't know if I should be putting that out there. No, what are you doing, Pedro? Why? Why would you tell everybody what you're afraid of? But yeah, clowns. And then number 10, Chucky. So that is the top 10 costumes you will see out there this year. Now, here are some of the most popular costumes that will, in your notable cities. Los Angeles and Phoenix, you're going to see a lot of Cruella Devilles. In Washington, D.C., New York, and Chicago, guess what? You're going to see Spider-Man. Miami, you're going to see a lot of fairies. Kansas City, Missouri, you're going to see the Pirates. Arr, matey. In Atlanta and Nashville, you're going to see the Rabbits. The Rabbits. Let's hop over here in this. This is funny. Gabe, what are you going to be this year? You're going to dress up as Jamal Marshall. Man, that is going to be a fly ass costume. Must I say, brother? That is going to be good. And Jamal said, grab the maroon hoodie and make it happen. But if you do it, you have to go and on a walk and give us a video that inspires us, just like Jamal would. Okay, do that. If you're gonna go big or go home. Let me see. You gonna be Austin Powers, Uncle Al? What? Gabe said, I wish I could dress as a fairy, but they don't make costumes your size. Just get a tutu, man. Get a tutu, a little tiara, and a wand, and whoo, there you go. Oh. So does dressing as a Dallas... I'm a boot you off the stage. My man. I know you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm a Texans fan, and they're doing shitty this year, and your boys are doing good. But no, that does not consider a Cowboy. No. Unless you're one of the greats. A T.O., a Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman. Then you're really a Dallas Cowboy. Mr. Kenneth, Pedro, the man with the gorgeous sounding mic voice. Hey, I do what I can. Bring it in a little closer. Happy Halloween, everybody. So are you laughing to go on a walk and film it, or what, Gabe? I think you can pull it off. Really, the maroon hoodie, you'll be able to pull it off. And yes, like Jamal said, be careful in those woods. Oh my goodness. So, and without what would our live stream be without some top safety tips, right? So and this is coming from children's.com, right? So one of the top safety tips, if you have little ones, and you're going out trick-or-treating, you're doing the trunk or treat, you're going to with your friends, again, safety in numbers as always, but enhance visibility. Choose the costumes that are visible at night, so that drivers can see you. Sometimes the adult parties have booze, have alcohol, adult beverages, and guess what? Sometimes adults aren't always as responsible. So we want to be able to see the little kids and when they're on the street. And again, if you're going to drink this Halloween, please do not drive. Stay off the roads. Get a designated driver. Call an Uber. Be responsible, people. Because again, this year we're getting back to a little bit of normalcy. We're going out. We're having some fun. Let's make it enjoyable. Let's not make it a tragic Halloween. So make sure that you're visible out there on them streets. Um, Inspect the costumes. Make sure you're inspecting your costumes before you purchase them. Make sure they're not ripped, torn, they haven't been worn and returned. Have had that happen before, so just be warned. Um, Check your props. Little kids waving swords. If they're Ninja Turtles, they have the size, or they're Leonardo, they're have the sword or the nunchucks. Make sure they're not gonna get hurt. Some of that plastic is pretty rigid, pretty hard. If they were to be running to the next house and take a fall, well, guess what? That could possibly hurt somebody, hurt them. So just make sure you're watching out for that. Inspect the candy. Now, this is crazy because we tell our kids not to eat the candy until we inspect it. We get it, we inspect it. And how do we inspect it? By eating all of the candies that we like. Like, I know when I used to inspect my daughter's candy, there would not be any Reese's left for them. They would have Kit Kats and the Snickers, but no Reese's. The Reese's were mine. My wife would end up getting, the Skittles and the, Twizzlers. Oh man, the little bite-sized Twizzlers. What? Yeah, they'd be gone. And they'd end up having a Tootsie Rolls and, any kind of like lollipop, Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Roll Pop, or what are they called? The Charms Blow Pops. Yeah, no, those end up going in the trash. We've had too many what looked open, retwisted, dipped in something. Yeah, so it's just nah, we don't want that. Stay together, don't allow kids under the age of 13 to walk alone. Now, mind you, I was out running the streets when I was younger, but times were different back then. You were able to do that. Now, don't let your kids run out there. I wouldn't let my 16-year-old go by herself. So just be mindful of that. There's crazy out there in the world. Even though we might have the biggest hearts to say there isn't, or that nobody's gonna do us harm. Well, guess what? There's crazy out there. So just be ever vigilant. Look twice. Teach your kids to look left and right, and left and right again. Again, it's not just look left, look right, and let me shoot like I'm playing Frogger. No, let's not do that. Look left, you look right, you look back left, you look back right, and then you go. And if you're in groups, guess what? One person can look left, the other person can look right. Y'all say it's all clear, and y'all go together. That's how that works. Never, ever, ever enter homes. Again, that's one of the things that I have definitely learned over the years and taught my daughters. Never, ever enter somebody's home for candy. No matter what type of candy. Could be the biggest Reese's cup, bar, whatever it is. Guess what? Do not go in there. That's bad. That is so bad. So stop. And be cautious with food allergies. If you are handing out candy, again, you don't know all the kids that are coming and saying trick or treat, right? But parents, be mindful that we don't know what we're handing or who we're handing it to. We don't know if they're allergic or not. So be mindful. Also, your kids should be mindful not to open up anything if they're allergic to nuts or peanut butter or whatever, chocolate. If they're allergic to chocolate, bless your heart. I hope you have a wonderful alternative, but be cautious. Be very, very cautious. Because again, those food allergies, people swell up, your airways get, restricted. Yeah, we don't want little kids out there having allergic reactions. So But no, it's good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back on another live stream. I wanted to make it kind of fun and interesting, entertaining a little bit. Um, Gabe said I'm laughing now because now I have to find some woods to walk in. You live in Texas, man. We have woods all over the place. They're all on the side of the road. Just do like a 10-minute walk into the woods and a 10-minute walk back, record and call it a day. uh but no, I wanted to make this live stream very quick, quick 30-minute live stream, fireside chat. Greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in, for being in the chat. A couple of things, just want everybody to know. I know I've talked about it, but X Factor FM, the radio station, go check it out, xfactorfm.com. You can catch some tunes. We got some good shows. My man, shout out to Chris Baglio, who's going to be hosting a nice rock and roll show over there. I do the Sunday Slowdown. I do sometimes the Throwback Thursday. I might get into that here a little bit later. Throw some good throwback jams, 90s, 2000s, stuff I grew up on. I go back a little bit further too. I do some 70s and 80s, especially on the Sunday Slowdown. Like to take it back. So tune in. Yes, sir. It does have an app. So if you go to X Factor FM, xfactorfm.com, on the page, you'll see the player and you'll be able to listen there. You can actually download the Live 365 app and listen there. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. And what I will try to do is eventually, once I get a more better setup for DJing, then I'll be able to maybe have a different camera angle, kind of like my boy D Money does, and get some ricky scratches going on. But no, it's definitely cool. The Night Beat, also another one that's gonna be. I've been back and forth playing around, so appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Finally, some music I can get down with. This mumble rap and new music makes my skin crawl. My man Jesse, what's going up, Big Daddy? How you doing? Give me a mirror. No, but I mean, it's definitely. And what's crazy is when I did the radio station, those that I have met on Clubhouse that are across the world could not end up listening. So what I ended up doing was piping everything through Clubhouse, and they can listen that way. So if you can't catch it, live, if you can't listen to on the player, guess what? You can find it on Clubhouse. The Sunday Slowdown, and Thursdays usually are Throwback Thursdays. Got some other shows in the works. Got some other hosts that'll be popping on from time to time, doing some actual live interviews. Got some good sports that'll be coming out here in the near future. So just want to keep everybody up to date with what's going on. We will definitely be bringing these fireside chats back. Got some good interviews coming up in the pipeline, so be ready. But y'all know what to do. Follow me on all the social medias. The X Factor of Safety. Also, X Factor FM on all the socials as well. Hit me up. Send me a DM if you want to rap a taste, and let's get a live stream going on whatever you want to make it, and tap into your audience. Well, by all means, I'm here to do that. So again, ask yourself that one question: what is your X Factor? Till next time, people. We'll see y'all later. Y'all have a safe Halloween. Peace.